Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first annual Heart Conference Dance Media Day. I'm your host, Heart correspondent Rich Linden. Hey, we are so excited to be joined today by the Benedictine College and head coach Megan Childs and student athlete Maria Tretiniak. Coach Maria, how are you doing today?
Great. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I love Media Day and I love dance. So let's jump right into it. Coach, competition season begins soon. What is
Yeah.
it? February 9th. That's coming up so fast. How excited are you to kick off the season?
We are very excited. I think they're more eager to get started with actually competing and not just working on the dance over and over. They're ready to actually get in front of people and have an audience.
Right? That grind every day and practice, but it's go time now. So tell me about this outstanding student athlete sitting next to you. Introduce us to Maria. Tell us what she brings to the team.
So Maria is a senior. She also happens to be the team manager. So she helps keep my life organized and does a lot for me. She also just brings a lot of positivity to the team when they're tired and worn out at the end of practices. She definitely keeps them pumped up and keeps them looking at the end goal.
So Maria, wow, manager, you have to do a lot of stuff. You have a lot of hats. Tell me what is the most challenging part of that role of being team manager? Like, what are some of the big challenges of that? You can be totally honest.
I would say uniforms because it comes down to me to make sure everybody's looks good and feels comfortable in their uniforms. So there's always sometimes just a moment of anxiety before everybody gets dressed to make sure I have all the uniforms, especially when we compete and we're not at home. So
Right? You got to have the right ones. They have to be pressed, clean,
yeah.
everything right. I got it. That's a lot. But then when you have it, it looks spectacular. And it's like, yes. So, Maria, talk about this year's team then. How much have you enjoyed this process so far? I know coach says everyone is just ready to compete, but tell me a little bit about the teammates and the team itself.
We have a really strong team this year. We have a lot of new girls on our competition team. We had a lot of graduated seniors last year. So it's been amazing to get everybody in the swing of things. And me and the other senior on the team have really enjoyed leading the team and just celebrating all our small victories so far as we get closer to the end goal.
It's just and I feel like the season is so fast. It just all of a sudden it's here and it's so compact. So the pressure is always there. So, coach, tell me about the buildup. Like, what does it take through the season to prepare? You're performing at football or basketball or wrestling, but now it's championship season. It's competition time. Tell me about the buildup. What mental preparation do you do to get you ready for Heart Championship?
It's definitely a difference. It's a change of focus from football, basketball games. They push themselves during those and it's a lot of work, but this just is the next level of technique, making sure that's down, and just overall performance has to be really high. So it's definitely a mind shift. But again, they're so excited. A lot of them grew up competing, so they're really excited to get back into that competition world.
So Maria, tell me about your journey. What brought you into competitive dance? How did you start? How did you get here to Raven Nation?
So I actually have an interesting journey compared to most of the girls on the team. I was a ballet dancer for my whole life. So I didn't do any other styles and I didn't compete prior to college, but I auditioned for the team, made it, and made the quick transition. A lot of help from my teammates and from our coach, since she is a professor here, I was able to learn the new style. And as I'm a senior now, I feel really confident in it.
I love it. Maria, you're speaking my language. I was a ballet major. That was my. So let me ask you this. What is your favorite style of music in terms of competitive dance?
Competitive dance. I would say I really enjoy Palm
Um,
because it's similar to ballet in the sense of it's so sharp and so exact.
yeah, you have to be precise. It's that technical aspect of it that you like. So, coach, for fans that are new to collegiate competitive dance, Can you walk us through for your team how do you go from first team meeting to comp day in terms of picking out your music, setting choreography? Tell us about that process.
So at the end of the year, I kind of just asked the team if they have any ideas, artists that they really want to do a dance to, because it's a song that they're going to listen to a lot, so they can't get tired of it. And I have someone do a mix for us, and then we hire a great choreographer to come in and set the piece. And from there, we just keep adding formations, adding extra solos here and there, and extra technical things to make it a really like exciting to see.
So, Maria, it sounds like your coach lets your team have a lot of input and say in terms of the music styles and even maybe the choreography as you set that. Am I right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Good.
really nice
Okay.
just to
So,
have be a part of that.
yeah, that's awesome. So, let me ask you this. Dance, it's not just about hitting your mark and being precise and the technical aspects of that, which is incredibly demanding. But really, to get to that championship level, you have to have a connection with your team. You have to have that. So, Maria, what are some things that you and your other leaders do, like off the floor, that helps build that sense of family and that sense of trust with each other? What do you do on campus or off campus?
We do a lot of team bonding events, especially right before our competition season starts, just to really get to know each other better. And inside jokes and fun memories are always a good thing to like rely back on during hard practices and just like keep everybody excited. So we'll go out to dinner or we'll go to mass together and just spend time with one another, getting to know other parts of their lives besides just dance.
I love it. I love it. And it's so important, especially in the Heart Conference. We've been talking about this from 2 days of media day. The Heart Conference, I believe, it's so competitive. One of the strongest, most powerful conferences in the entire country in terms of the NAIA, both cheer and dance. So, Coach, what are some of your goals this year, and what are the keys that you use to get yourself ready to compete in this conference at this crazy competitive level?
Our goal every year is to just do better than we have the previous year, which we've done great so far. And I think as we go through, people get more hungry for that and want to do better. And then I also think we're really lucky to have such a competitive conference, because it lets us see other teams that are doing really well, and we really build off that energy, and it pushes them to try even harder.
That's incredible. Well, I've only been on campus one time. So tell me a little bit about your facilities. They're on campus for your dance team, on the athletic department. How much support do you get, and how does that really benefit the program?
The athletic department and the campus in general have been really supportive. Um, we are able to use the gym almost every day for
Wow.
practices. We have a room in the rec center with mirrors that they're able to use on off days to work on technique and all of that. So it's been really helpful.
I love that. I love it. So, Maria, besides competition day, do you have a favorite sport you like performing at and supporting?
I would say football games. There's just something about a Benedictine football game that gets us really excited at the beginning of the year, from our parade, our tailgate, and then just being on the sidelines and cheering on the team.
That's awesome. I love it. I love it so much. Well, thank you both for coming on today. I am so pumped up. I get to see you in just a few weeks. So I'm very excited about that. So good luck the rest of the season, and we will see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you.